So when we last left our hero, he had built a bird feeder, but he didn't have a stand to put it on. So in this video, we're going to build a stand for that bird feeder. We're starting off, we're taking some cedar boards and we're ripping them down to get some narrow boards out of them. Next, we're taking those boards that we just ripped on the table saw and we're putting a compound miter on each end so that we can have a taper on the stand. And here I'm cutting some wide boards down, also cedar, that we'll be needing for this project. And then I'm ripping them down to some narrower boards on the table saw. And now we're ready to do some assembly. So we're putting the pieces together with some glue and clamping them up. And now we're just checking both sides are pretty much even, so we've got a nice looking assembly. And now just finishing up the bottom end of that A-frame assembly. Alright, so you can see I got these two pieces that are dried, and I'm going to try to join them now with the other pieces that go perpendicular to these. So, clamps going here. So it turned out to be a bit of a juggling act to get all these pieces lined up while I was gluing them and clamping them, but I got the hang of it after a little while. I managed to get all the pieces on there, had enough clamps, so we'll let this dry for a while. And now I'm just preparing the cross braces that I'm going to be installing, and I'm just laying them out here, trying to get the exact length and the angles of those sides. And here you can see where I did some bandsaw work to where the pieces cross over, they will overlap and fit nicely to each other. And finally we're ready to install the cross braces after they've been cut to length and the right angles and everything. It's kind of a nice feeling when those cross braces crossed over and locked into each other like that. Okay, so I've got the stand all ready for the bird feeder, and I've got the bird feeder on top of here, and it looks like everything's ready to go, right? Well, not so fast. I forgot to make a cutout over here for the bird feeder to sit down and lock onto the stand, and I need that because otherwise it just can slide around, so we don't want that. So now I'm going to have to figure out how to cut that, probably use a jigsaw to cut that shape out. Alright, well you can see that the sun was starting to go down on me, but I wanted to get this test fitting done. And so you can see that the bird feeder fits on the stand nicely. And then I was installing this lock bar that goes between the feeder and the stand and keeps them all locked together. And that fit nicely. And the stand and the feeder are done. Well, now we're going to finally put some birdseed in this bird feeder. See if it actually holds birdseed. And yes, it does hold birdseed. But, you know what? It looks like it's time to buy some more birdseed. Well, I couldn't resist the opportunity to do some drone climber shots with this bird feeder. It's just a perfect little project to show off this way. And that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.